Venice is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Venice is a city located in the middle of a shallow lagoon in the northeast of Italy and known for its beauty, canals and architecture. This famous floating city is built on over 100 islands with no roads, as only canals and its labyrinthine streets are there. In Venice you will find many lovely bridges too. You can also enjoy the Venice Carnival, which is known for its elaborate masks and costumes if you are coming here in February. Another important reason for you to visit Venice is that you can go for gondola rides. Riding a gondola is also one of the most romantic things to do in the city with your partner. There are so many amazing museums in the city, which is also one of the reasons why you must visit Venice. Food culture in Venice. Italy has a globally famous unique food culture, and most Italians eat freshly made food, whether they are at home or dining out. Being an island, the Venetian cuisine has evolved with more focus on seafood and less on meat, compared to other Italian regions. At home, Venetians will typically eat pasta and rice, especially risotto, fresh vegetables, soups, Italian dairy products, and fruits. When Venetians go out, they usually avoid eating a simple pasta or risotto and will instead opt for a pizza or seafood. Best places to visit in Venice. St. Mark's Basilica. One of the most visited places in Venice is St. Mark's Basilica. Its regal spires, arches and gold mosaics on the facade are an example of the Italo-Byzantine style. You will find the interior is even more grand than the exterior, with nearly 10,000 square feet of mosaics and a sea of intricate carvings. Grimani di Santa Maria Formosa. This museum has 13 rooms and a central courtyard with striking geometric flooring. Modern art exhibits are frequently on display here, providing an intriguing contrast between old and new. Piazza San Marco. Also known as St. Mark's Square, it is the largest and one of the must-visit places in Venice. This square is a popular destination among all tourists to enjoy the true essence of Venice. It is 180 meters long and 70 meters wide and is the only piazza in Venice, and the remaining squares are called piazzales or campos. Doge's Palace. Doge's Palace is one of the most ancient constructions you find in Venice. Located in the center of the city, in Piazza San Marco, it is a remarkable masterpiece of engineering and architecture. It is an impressive structure and an epitome of Venetian Gothic architecture, reflecting the local variant architectural style. The palace used to be the residence of the Doge of Venice, and it consists of Doge's apartments and institutional offices. Rialto Bridge. Rialto Bridge, or the Lovers' Bridge, is the oldest bridge spanning the Grand Canal in Venice. It is situated at the heart of the city of Venice, and it was built at the end of 16th century in the Renaissance period by Antonio da Ponte. This lovely bridge is a magnificent stone arch type that connects the districts of San Marco and San Polo. On both the sides of this bridge you will find jam-packed shops and stalls that make up for the Rialto market. Santa Maria Gloriosa dei Frari. Santa Maria Gloriosa dei Frari is one of the most impressive churches which you would love to visit in Venice. The exterior of this church is extremely plain and yet tasteful, which is in contrast with its super majestic interior. The church is built in Italian Gothic architecture style with a life-size facade on its outer side. Lido di Venezia. Lido di Venezia is a 7-mile-long barrier island which is famous for its beautiful beaches and is a summer destination in Venice. The Venice International Film Festival is held here every year in the last week of August and the first week of September. Lido is also dotted with ancient buildings and canals that will give you a mini experience of the city of Venice. Here you can try your luck at some of the most renowned casinos in the world. Bridge of Sighs. Bridge of Sighs in Venice is one of its must-see architectural marvels. The bridge connects Doge's Palace to the new prison, and today, it is a popular tourist attraction. San Giorgio Maggiore. San Giorgio Maggiore is a classic church built on a distant island with the same name. The facade of the church is built using excellent white marble, which gives this church an elegant look. Teatro La Fenice. Teatro La Fenice is one of the most visited destinations in Venice by theatre fans. It is an opera house that attracts thousands of theatre fans every year. Initially it had closed down, but the Venetians rebuilt it as a more lavish and majestic opera house compared to the previous one. Now that we've uncovered Venice, it's time to visit our next set of amazing destinations from the link on your left. See you next time.